What's up, guys? This is Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our Week 10 match of the DnD, or Dunsparces and Dragonites. This match means nothing from this point on. Our matches in the regular season mean nothing from this point on. We're guaranteed the division title. Our division could not catch up to us in wins whatsoever, so we are 100% guaranteed a playoff spot. We're taking on ShinyKrabby and the Hitmontop Oss, who are tied with us at the moment. So this match really only counts for bragging rights, and I'm not sure if that's necessary. Krabby's been having pretty much an amazing season because he drafted Naganadel, which has very few counters, and he's got Naganadel plus Doug Trio, so he can trap the bulky steals that he needs to trap. I don't know. His team's a little bit ridiculous, and I personally don't think that Naganadel should be allowed in Draft League format at all, but it was allowed before it got moved into Ubers, so I don't know. It's fine. We'll deal with Naganadel as it comes, I guess. We prepped a lot for Naganadel. I don't know. Naganadel is very tricky to play around just because of how fast it is and how easy it is for it to get beast boosts off by itself. So we'll see how it goes. Krabby has a team consisting of Skarmory, Florges, Doug Trio, Delphox, Combuskin, Naganadel, Mega Blastoise, Drapion, Chestnut, Cofagrigus, and Vikavolt. I was expecting Cofagrigus to come as his check to Mega Medicham. I'm shocked that it didn't, honestly, because his team doesn't really have a good check to Mega Medicham, looking at it from an outside perspective. I don't know, maybe Delphox is his Mega Medicham counter. That'd be kind of weird, but that's kind of what it seems like. I was expecting the first 5 and not Delphox. That was a weird bring on his part, I think. We've got physically defensive Lomomolo, which is going to do absolutely nothing, and I was expecting it to do absolutely nothing, and it was kind of a weird bring on my part, to be completely honest, because his team is filled with special attackers. We have Spadef, Zapdos, Specs Swallow, Scarf Zygarde 10%. We're bringing a utility, speed passing Scolipede, and a 4 attacks Mega Medicham with no priority, which will come into play later. So I'm going to lead off with my Zapdos because I really have no reason not to. I'm expecting like a Skarmory lead or a Drapion lead, and Zapdos deals with both of them really well. He's actually going to lead with the Florges, which I'm still okay with because I can discharge this and get some chip, maybe paralyze it, which would be nice. And we do turn 1. Consistent strategy from me is spreading paralysis around this league, and this, I mean, Krabby can counter it if he had Heal Bell on his Florges, so, you know, there is a counter to it, but, yeah, so that's what's going to happen, and he's going to Moonblast, does pretty much nothing, showing me not really invested Florges, which is fine, that's kind of what I was expecting. I'm just going to discharge again, get some more chip, hopefully he gets fully parried, he doesn't, I'm about half, it doesn't, I don't know how much that matters. Now I'm going to Roost on his Wish. Again, doesn't really matter. I'm going to double into my Scolipede, as he's going to double into Naganadel. So we kind of had the same idea. He wanted to pass the Wish, and I wanted to get into something that threatens the Florges. This turn is pretty hilarious, as he's going to set up a sub, and I'm going to set up a sub. This Naganadel is pretty scary behind a sub, although I do have Swallow to go through his sub, as long as I'm still faster. So yeah, that's kind of the strat there. This turn, I get my speed boost, so you saw we were slower, but this time I'm going to get my speed boost, and I will be able to baton pass this into my Swallow. So now my Swallow's guaranteed faster. Well, it was already guaranteed faster, as he breaks my sub with the Flamethrower. So we've seen the Flamethrower. Him having sub and Flamethrower leads me to believe that he might not have Nasty Plot. I'm just going to click Boom Burst here, because it'll go through his sub and kill him, as he goes into Florges, which takes a huge chunk from this anyways. I'm going to get out of there now and go back into my Scolipede, as he's going to Wish. This is a free turn for me to Poison Jab, as he goes into Skarmory. Really good play on his part, predicting the Poison Jab, I guess, and not taking any damage. Now I'm going to click Protect, as he clicks Stealth Rocks, which is going to hinder my team quite a bit. Good play on his part once again. I'm going to be able to pop a sub here on his Toxic, which is completely useless for him. And I'm going to Baton Pass this into my Mega Medicham for some reason. I kind of thought Medicham was the only thing to threaten this. I should have Baton Passed this into Zapdos. That would have been the play. But now I'm a +3 speed Medicham in front of this Skarmory that's not at full health. I didn't notice that it wasn't at full health until I watched the replay through. I kind of thought that I wouldn't do anything. And granted, I probably wouldn't have done anything, but I am carrying the Thunder Punch on this, so I thought that I might be able to touch the Skarmory. I can't, so I'm going to double into my Zapdos, which is what I should have just baton passed into in the first place. I probably could have done like a lot of work by baton passing into my Zapdos, but I'm just going to get a discharge off here. It's going to crit this thing. I don't know how much the crit mattered. I didn't actually look up if the crit mattered whatsoever. Skarmory is not the bulkiest on the special side. It's more of a physical wall, and it's weak to discharge. So, I don't know. I wasn't running any special attack investment, so it could have mattered. But at least at this point, we didn't get 6-0'd, so we can say that that happened. Yeah. Skarmory's going to die as he's going to bring out the Naganadel. It's a roll for me to break his sub with a discharge here, and I go for it here. I don't break it. I need to break it. As he's going to Dragon Pulse me this first turn, gauge how much damage it does. I'm obviously very Spadef, so it's not going to do shit. This turn, I should have doubled into Swellow, expecting him to sub, but I didn't, and I roosted instead. I'm going to go ahead and break his sub as he Nasty Plots here, or I'm going to try to break his sub. I can get one more. He Dragon Pulses me because I can get the discharge off on the sub now. This turn, at the end of this turn, we'll just see that I get the leftovers. He's going to kill me here. Or he's going to set up a sub. So this is the second turn where I should have gone into Swellow, and I don't, as he gets another sub up because he has the HP for it. And I don't break his sub once again. Now, if I had broken that sub, I'm in a good spot. However, he's clearly got a little bit of HP investment because he was probably speed creeping over Zygarde. And so I'm boned at this point, to be honest with you. The game is literally over, and Naganadel 6-0s me. And I'll tell you why. Because I didn't double into that Swellow, he ends up getting a speed boost here. I have to go into Zygarde to break his sub with my extreme speed here, but I don't have priority on Mega Medicham, otherwise I would have been fine. And Mega Medicham probably could have won the game if I could have set up, if I could have speed passed on Florges. But I can't! And here, it was a roll for Dragon Pulse to kill me. It wasn't really a roll, though, because I was at 93.8 and not above 94%. The roll was 94.1 to 111 or something, so it didn't matter. Game is way over at this point. Naganadel should not be allowed in Draft League format. This thing is ridiculous, and the fact that he can run 2 coverage moves, Nasty Plot, and Sub against my team is stupid, because I actually have a wide variety of typings, including things like Togekiss that he can't really touch with the set that he brought, but it doesn't matter because we lost to Naganadel. And yeah, I'm fucking salty because Naganadel shouldn't be fucking allowed in Draft League. That's all I have for now. Next week we play Caleb and the Avali Ampharos, another match that doesn't matter. It's an interdivisional match. It literally doesn't matter. I'm going to try and bring some stuff that's fun. I'm actually only salty that I got swept by the Naganadel. I'm not salty that I lost to Krabby whatsoever. He's a great battler. There's a reason that he's 9-1 and I'm 8-2. There's a reason he beat me. I still think him not bringing Pythagoras is really weird against my team. What am I going to do about it? But the fact that this Naganadel was at 2% HP just pisses me off. And clearly, some of my I looked over my sets afterwards and I was like, why the fuck do I even have this on here? Zapdos should have been HP Ice over Heat Wave. I could have been breaking his subs the entire time. It's dumb. I'm pissed at myself. I'm pissed at Naganadel being alive. Yeah. This match didn't matter whatsoever. Like I said, I wasn't trying to win. I don't know if that's how I should say it. I've been having a really shit week, and this kind of just put the cherry on the top. So that's fun. But at least we're a week early on this match, so I have 2 weeks to not worry about a match, potentially. Anyways, that's all from me. We play Caleb in week 11, and I'll talk to you guys later.